In Eden, God knew His enemy and all the attacks of His enemy. God is the infinite God. And the infinite God is the perfection of the perfections. He knew all things before they ever was. And therefore, if this infinite God could have looked forward and did and seen the end from the beginning and knew that He would have children on this earth, His own blessed children, don't you believe that He would provide for them the best that He could provide? Amen. Would not you tonight to your children that was helpless little fellows who can't take care of themselves, don't you struggle and work and do everything that you can to provide the best that you can or able to provide for those children? Because you are a father, a parent. And if that being what I would say the trueness and the thought of an earthly parent, and parenthood originated in God because He was the first parent. Don't you think that God, seeing what Satan would be, what Satan would do, He gave to His children and provided for them the best thing that could be provided for them, to knowing what the enemy's attack would be, God fortified His children. Amen. We take the war. When a general goes out to meet another general in war, and this general, if he's a real true citizen of this nation that he represents, and he surely would be to be a general, and first thing he studies the enemy's attacks. He knows what he's going to do, how he's going to work, because he kind of went over and spied out. We got spies everywhere, you know. There's American spies in England, there's American spies in France, there's and the German spies here, and these, no matter how friendly we are, we still got spies. And we're spying out some kind of a nuclear weapon. Then we find it, take it back to the country, and then what it is, they get ready when war does come, they know how to attack their enemy. And if we know God knew this great warfare was coming on between right and wrong, and He knew what the enemy is going to do, He knows just exactly how to equip His people. Amen. So, if we notice, the very first thing that God equipped His children was, being infinite, He knew what it took to defeat Satan. Anytime, any place, anywhere, on any conditions. Now He wouldn't say, I'll give them something here, and then a few years later, I may study out something better to give them. And then after a few years later, like we in military force, old bow and arrow and sledge, rock hammer, and then the next was after the bow and arrow come the musket, and after the musket come the Springfield, and now the atomic weapons and things. See, we keep growing more. But God, at the beginning, gave His children the atomic weapon. Amen. Because He's the infinite God. Amen. Now, seeing there was going to be a conflict, and there was going to be a battle, God equipped His children with the right kind of ammunition, the right kind of attack, the right kind of everything that they had need of that would sweep them all the way from Eden to the rapture. Amen. What was it? The Word. Amen. The Word. That's what defeats Satan, is the Word. Amen. It'll defeat him anywhere, any place, Now why do we want to substitute something else when we've already got the best thing that there is? Amen. The Word. And we find Jesus on earth, just to prove this was the best equipment, when Satan come in hand-to-hand combat with Jesus. He never just reached over with his power and tied his hands. He just took the same weapon that God gave in the Garden of Eden, His Word, and said, it's written. Amen. It's written. And he punched him right out of the ring with it. That's right. Amen. Because it's God's best. And look where it is. It's not just for one or two in a church. It's for every one of us. Amen. Every believer has a right to take this Word and fight the enemy anywhere you meet him. Amen. Anywhere you meet the enemy, this Word is what you have to use. And Jesus proved it when He come. So He equipped His children with the Word for their protection against the enemy. When the all-out warfare comes and the battles and set in array, then there's only one thing a real soldier can use, a real Christian soldier, that's thus saith the Lord. Amen. Walk right out there and meet the enemy with the assurance that nothing, 1,000 may fall at your right and 10,000 at the left, but it won't come nigh thee. Amen. Just remember that God made this statement and give this to His children, and it's the best that's ever been yet. Amen. Satan in Eden, when he first come to these attacks, to attack the person, knowing the children of God was fortified with this Word, Satan attacked the Word. Amen. See? He never attacked the being. He attacked the Word first. Amen.